Hey junkies, welcome back to my channel. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I am so honored to have you all here with me. Before we dive into these tragic occurrences coming out of the island of Puerto Rico, I want to talk to you about Island Soul and Sweets. If you are in the New York City area, don't forget to check out Island Soul and Sweets. They have delicious Afro and Latin Caribbean dishes, as well as some of your favorite soul food and seafood dishes, including baked macaroni and snow crab legs. Please follow Island Soul and Sweets on Instagram and Facebook. Now let's get into the news. Andrew James Coyle was a backpacker visiting Puerto Rico for the first time with friends. Surveillance video captures the moment Coyle was thrown from a moving Nissan Pathfinder van in San Juan. The surveillance video also captures the same SUV backing up on Coyle while he laid helplessly in the street before the SUV continues forward one last time over Coyle's lifeless body. Coyle sustained serious injuries. He was taken to San Juan Hospital where he died days later after being disconnected from life support. According to his obituary, Coyle was an avid rock climber, skier, snowboarder, and loved music festivals. He loved his job at Oakwood Homes in Denver. Prior to that, he was a middle school and high school math teacher for the Denver Public Schools. He also taught middle school math for 4 years in Salt Lake City, Utah. Coyle leaves behind 2 children ages 15 and 11. Puerto Rico police are seeking clues to help solve Coyle's murder. After recording this video, I discovered new information where reports state the vehicle used in the killing was found and a person of interest was taken into custody. Reports state that the person of interest is the owner of the SUV that was used in the crime. This person of interest has chosen to uphold their constitutional right to remain silent. Police made it clear that this individual is not a suspect, but a person of interest. A police officer said they have several people who have been located and are in a position to identify him. It's also been reported that the person of interest retained the same attorneys representing Henson Medina Cardona, who is currently on trial for the alleged murder of Arelis Mercado Rios back in 2019. This is a high-profile case on the island. Rios found a cell phone in the bathroom during a yacht trip to Palomino Island. She held the phone with the intentions of returning it to its owner. The phone's owner, Henson Medina Cardona, approached Rios for his phone with the belief she was planning on keeping it. After Rios handed Cardona the phone, he shot her in the neck and fled the scene with a female companion. Okay, so let's bring things back to 2020 news. According to reports, Coyle was one of 2 men visiting from the States killed in separate incidents on the island of Puerto Rico during the month of February. On February 2nd, 2020, just one day after Coyle was ran over by the SUV, a North Carolina-based American Airlines pilot was shot and killed in front of a strip club in San Juan. According to reports, 48-year-old Matthew Stapula was fatally wounded after he was tragically caught in the crossfire of a gun battle between a patron and bouncers at District nightclub. Stapula was in San Juan on an overnight layover. Based on witness accounts, Stapula was standing outside of the club smoking a cigarette when shots rang out. 36-year-old Ruben Almain Hernandez left the club after a discussion over his bill and came back with a gun. Reports state Almain was killed in what authorities deem a justified homicide. Reports also state that the bouncers were licensed to carry at the time of the exchange. American Airlines and officials provided the following statement. We lost a Charlotte-based member of the American Airlines family in a tragic incident which occurred in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Our thoughts and prayers are with our colleagues' family, friends, and loved ones. We have mobilized teams to provide care to his family as well as fellow team members during this difficult time. Local law enforcement is investigating this incident, which occurred during the early morning hours of February 2nd. We are providing any investigative assistance possible. So these 2 deaths were followed by the violent murder of a local transgender woman. Latin trap artist Bad Bunny brought national awareness to her murder during his appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. According to reports, Alexa's body was found with multiple gunshot wounds in a grassland near a main road in Taubaja. A video of events leading up to her murder was allegedly uploaded to social media. Puerto Rico's governor said Alexa's death would be investigated as a hate crime. Puerto Rico has faced continuous blows to its already depleted economy. The island has been ravaged by natural disasters like hurricanes and earthquakes. In addition, civil unrest with the protests in 2019 to expel the then governor of Puerto Rico, Ricardo Rosselló. These protests ultimately led to his resignation. In 2020, more protests ensued when citizens were in an uproar over unused emergency aid that sat in a warehouse amid ongoing earthquakes. Puerto Rican citizens demanded the resignation of Governor Wanda Vasquez, who is part of the new Progressive Party, which pushes the statehood movement in Puerto Rico, aiming to make Puerto Rico a state of the United States. Now, with COVID-19 causing mass hysteria around the world, Puerto Rico has hunkered down and will face significant loss to its already suffering economy. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all of the victims who tragically lost their lives, as well as those victims who go unreported. Let's also take the time to pray for the island of Puerto Rico, its economy, and its people. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you visited Puerto Rico. Did you feel safe there as a tourist? Are you a resident of Puerto Rico? What is your current experience on the island? I'm very interested in all of your thoughts. Your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Follow me on Instagram. Safe travels.